Hello everyone, you're on SK Live. I'm your host Indrajit Basu. Today we are joined by former stumper of the Indian cricket team, Mr. Kiran More sir. He's also the former chairman of the selection committee. Welcome sir to SK Live. How are you doing?
Thank you, Indranil. Thank you so much. All well, and I hope you're safe and healthy.
The selection, you're a very powerful selector. I remember the way you chaired your committee meetings and all that. You took bold decisions. The current bunch of selectors don't give that impression. Somehow I feel that that thing is lacking. We have been covering cricket for so many years. That feeling doesn't come. I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
See, it's again individuals. I think the thought process is very important. And I should thank my fellow selectors as well. They were at one line. Along with us. All of us actually, and definitely we had good captains. All the time, and good coaching around. So definitely we have to think about it. It's always a process. It's process about the current team, process about the next generation, next cricketers who are going to follow them. What is your bench strength? So you look at all those angles, and then you decide about the team. You just can't keep on. Okay, 14 guys are playing, and they keep on playing. If somebody is suddenly too far downs or two batsmen or one wicket keeper is unfit, what is the next? Who are the next people who are going to come and do well for you? So we need to get those people around nearly at 20, 25, 30 cricketers around the Indian team who can be a backup players most of the time, and they should be ready. So that's what we did, and that's the time I think we thought Indian cricket needs some changes, and we took some big calls, I think betterment of Indian cricket. It's not that we found cricketers from the smaller cities. We from the bigger cities. We found from smaller places, So that is the best part of it. Like wherever we went, we used to call the cricketers for the nets for the Indian team. We thought that we used to go and ask the cricketers or associations that please send us some good young fast bowlers. We need to have a look at them, and we see how they do well in the nets against the Indian batters. That's how I can tell you because we found Ishan Sharma went to DDCA for the practice Indian team, and that was Kunal. Madan Lal's son was also there. He was playing that time.
Yes.
And,
Left arm.
Kunal
Lal.
So
Yes.
and Ishan was the first day. Kunal, yeah. So Kunal was there. The first day when we got this, saw the lot of fast bowlers, we were not happy. So I found out more about Kunal and Ishan. So we call Ishan and Kunal. We found them, both of them, very good. And there were some other fast bowlers also pretty good in the next day. And that's what Ishan, we started calling Ishan, and we called him for the camp in Bangalore. And that's not only Ishan, we called VRV Singh from Punjab, we called Munaf, we called RP Shishan, these are the fast bowlers we called for the camp, they were actually from under 19, and we called them for the camp, so the next generation going to, or next potential cricketers who are going to make it to Indian team, and we gave them that feeling that we want you guys, around, and we started picking them for the India A team, board 11 team. And once they know the nuance of the international cricket, the test of international cricket, what level of cricket need to play and we need to improve. Then only they will know when they go back after finishing a board president match or India tour match, they'll know what standard they have. Or Ranji standard, not that up to the mark,
Yeah.
So we need to give them a break at that level of cricket. So they will understand, no, this is the Indian team camp. With them, what practice they do, they learn a lot, watching them, and what fitness is being followed, or the coaches are around, there are trainers are around them, so they go and ask questions to the senior cricketers and the trainer and the coaches. What I need to do as a 19 boy. That's what happened to Ishan and RP and Munaf and VRV Singh and Shishan. So in all categories we did that for the spinners, batters, and the fast bowlers. So we did that, and I had a good fellow selectors. They supported me, and that's how we found a lot of cricketers. We can say produced some good cricketers. They're still playing, some of them.
Do you think Virat is too strong a captain to handle? For the selectors to put across their point across. Virat is too strong a leader. Do you agree? Do you agree to that?
No, see what happens, tell you fact, what happens in indoor, like in a meeting room, nobody knows about it. It's always kept it
Yeah.
very personal, and it's suppose things goes out, it's not good for cricket. It's not good for Virat also. It's not good for the selectors also. So I think I can say that selectors, they are keeping to the things to themselves. Definitely, there are guys who played good cricketers, intelligent guys around. They will must have asked questions to. That is always kept it inside the room. Ravi Shastri is there. He has played cricket. He knows. He has been captain of Indian team. He is now coach. So they understand all everything. I always believe that nobody's become a strong or what do you say the right word I'm not getting that he's become too powerful.
No
I
one
think
is indispensable.
if
No one is
something too
indispensable.
powerful, yeah, yeah, and plus that will not help the Indian cricket team. That will not help selectors also. The board will be unhappy. Even the people will be unhappy. So I think Virat is very intelligent guy. He understands the value of the selectors also. He respects. That's I can feel that because see always there are two people who takes the team forward. The captain. There's a team management. They are team management. There are some senior cricketers also in
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
There are very close guys who really was very close to Virat and Ravi Shastri. So Ravi Shastri, Virat, they understand the game very well. So they end of the day they have to do well. And if they do something wrong, I think all the responsibility comes to the not to the selectors also, but to the captain and the coach. They are also answerable. So nobody is
Yes.
going to play around with the selection. So whatever as a selector, as a chairman selection, you have to give it to the captain and the coach, and you have to show them these are the cricketers available. You have a look at them and what time because our time you can say there was a test cricket and one day cricket.
Mm,
You have
mm.
T20. You have so many India A tour. India A tour is touring around the year. You
Yeah.
know, plus you have a one day. You have a test team. So now you can create a lot of opportunity for the cricketers, and that's what's been happening. Now you see that here and Rishabh Pant and Ishan Kishan, a lot of cricketers which is coming now. Hardik Pandya, Krunal, everybody has come to India and all those things are teams, or IPL, you know. So there are opportunity for selectors to see and give them opportunity. So that's what the selectors are doing. So I think for me, selector job has become very easy. Even the coach's job has become easy, or captain job has become very easy. To see this cricket playing in IPL doing well at international level.
Mm.
If Sanju Samson does well in IPL, Hardik Pandya, they've done well in the IPL. They straight away walked in the Indian team.
Yeah.
So when you playing against Virat and you hit a match-winning shot and match-winning inning, you play or you bowl well, Virat always keeps in mind that he's a man for me. So I think for me, I think selector job has become easy to pick a side, and they have big pool of cricketers now to
Yeah.
pick a cricketers in the Indian top 30 cricketers because you are India Tour, IPL, T20, one
Yeah.
days,
Yeah.
so many things happening. So for me, I think it's become easy. You need to find Ranji Trophy or the other trophy or the Dilip Trophy.
Yeah.
So for me, I think for cricketers also it has become very easy that easy passage to get in the Indian team. Or somebody wants to make a comeback also. Do well for India to do well for IPL. You can always make a good comeback or domestic cricket, Ranji
Yes.
Trophy. You get 1,000 runs, you can always make a comeback. So I think it's become more easier. That's what I.
Yeah. So talking about India A team, I remember when you were the selector, you picked Rohit Sharma, Cheteshwar Pujara, and uh, Ravindra Jadeja, and all these guys are doing exceedingly well for the country. So, what are your thoughts? What did you see in them? I know that phrase, "catch them young." So, what did you see in them to catch them young?
See, they all belong to West, and
Yeah.
what happened? We were selecting West Zone team for the Dev Trophy, and we selected three players: Pujara, Jade, and Rohit Sharma. And a lot of people were not sure about it. A lot of people were not happy with it. But my colleagues in West Zone selectors, most of them agreed. They all from Saurashtra and Bombay, and there was some Siddharth Trivedi was also picked. That time he was also young. So there were a few young cricketers picked. We thought that we need to build for the one-day cricket.
Yeah.
And we thought there are some cricketers, young cricketers. And that time, Praveen Ambre was the chairman junior selection committee. I spoke to him, these are the cricketers who are available. Because I knew Jadeja very well from age of 14 and Pujara also age of 14. Because I've seen their matches of age of 14, under 14 and under the 16, playing under 15 playing for their state team.
Yeah.
Baroda, and they're heavily both of them. And Jadeja I knew from CCI camp, which I think Dungarpur used to organize under the coaching skills of Hanuman Singh, Vasu Transpe, and I was also part of it. Nari contractor. So I was also part of it, and I had seen Jadeja, and he came and played for my academy also, and he was outstanding. He used to win matches single-handedly. So I always had a eye on these guys. And
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma, age of 16, he played a brilliant knock in Baroda against Baroda in second inning and won the match for Mumbai. So one of the best knocks I've seen in junior cricket because he was flawless, Rohit Sharma. And I asked her, who is this guy? This is Rohit Sharma. I said, this looks a great talent for Mumbai cricket. And then I kept on following Rohit Sharma. But that's what they got a break in the other trophy. All these guys did very well. And we thought we were looking for a young team in India. A tour was announced for Australia,
Yeah.
And that way we saw not send Rohit Sharma, Virat, and Pujara and Jadeja. There are a lot of other young cricketers also went on to Australia tour and did very
Yeah.
well and went on to play India. So I think you can see when you see the talent, give them opportunity. It's a gamble, it's a gamble. That's what you're a selector. You have to be you have to be like a captain. The captain is always a gambler. And obviously Dhoni is like a gambler. You have to gamble things. You have to be upfront about it,
Yeah.
So as a selector, you create opportunity for the cricketers. You gamble on them. And if they do well, it's fantastic. But they're talented,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why you give them opportunity. It's not that you get some average cricketer, give them opportunity and he's going to be outstanding. No. These are the guys who are doing very well. When you see there is something different, some slightly high, then you
Yeah.
give a job opportunity to them. And these guys went on to do well, and now they're doing so well for the country. And it's good luck to them, And I think a lot of hard work is put in by themselves, Our job is to create a place for them, create opportunity for them, and other things that I can't go and tell them how to bat and bowl, It is up to them to perform at that level, and their graph has to go up all the time. And if you get the chance, if you do well in 2 matches, if you don't do well in another 3 matches, you'll be dropped again. So you have to
Yeah.
come back on the drawing board, work again, work hard, get into Indian team again. So it is we create opportunity for them. It is up to them how to grab with the both hands.
There's a thought process that Rohit should be given the T20 captaincy so that you take a little bit of load off Virat Kohli's shoulder. So, do you agree to that that thought process?
I think that should be some thought should be put in. I feel that so when captaining, like you can say the three teams. Like he's captaining RCB also. He's captaining Indian team, a one-day team, and a T20 format. So as a captain, there's a lot of load. It's not easy. You're
Yeah.
handling the whole team, you're
Yeah.
handling media. There's a pressure, your own performance. So I think for me, I think we should. If you're moving ahead, I think there is a person who's able. I think I feel Rohit Sharma, who's doing very well. I think why not? We should have slightly not. There's no hard feeling. You have to handling
Yes.
the team management and the captain and set table, find the pathways and betterment from Indian cricket. Good for Virat because we have Virat all the time in our team. Because
Yeah.
he's been a superstar, the best players. I have predicted 2011 that. In that World Cup, I was doing a show for Marathi channel, and I said, "This guy is going to captain the Indian team, and he's going to be a star, and he's going to break Sachin Tendulkar's record." So with the Marathi channels, a lot of guys they were asking, "Are you sure, sir?" I said, "Definitely," because he has that, win. He wants to win matches all the time, and he shows that, and he fights with everyone. And the guy who shows that on the field, even off the field, you know, Virat is fantastic. A lot of people criticize him. I give a lot of credit to him. And to play like this, Chari Khol ke cricket, I think
Hmm.
I think hats off to him, and I'm very high regards for him, and I like it. I like his attitude also.